Welcome friends. Today's my seminar topic is vermiculture in economic zoology. Vermiculture, the process of rearing of earthworm is called vermiculture. The definition, the scientific method of rearing and maintenance of earthworms for the production of vermicompost is called vermiculture. Introduction. Vermiculture is a technique based on utilizing some species of earthworms to convert organic waste into vermicompost, which is again the product of decomposition by various worms. It practice of harvesting worms that take part decomposing organic waste and turning into nutrient rich fertilizer. Earthworms that are commonly used in vermiculture are Eusenia andri, Eusenia fetida, and Lubricus rubellus. Horticulture in temperate climate and Ferritima Perionex, Havana, Excavatus, and Eudrilus, Eugenia, and in the tropical areas. In short, vermiculture and vermicomposting are the cultivation of earthworms and the use of earthworms to decompose organic waste into nutrient rich fertilizers. Vermiculture technique. These three major techniques vermiculture for harvesting worms. First is a manual, second is a migrations, third is a mechanical. First is a manual method of harvesting. This method is generally used by farmers for small scale business of selling worms. The worms are harvested from the soil directly by using hands. The organic material which contain earthworm is kept on a flat surface and exposed to sunlight. It should be noted that earthworms are sensitive to light, so once they are exposed to sunlight, they die below the surface. The harvested will then remove the organic layer above. Once the worms are seen, they are harvested. Second is a migration method of harvesting. This method takes advantages of the earthworm tendency to migrate to a new location for food, and for this reason onion bags and screen are used for harvesting. At the bottom surface of the screen, a box will constructed where the worms would be collected. The migration method is carried out in two way. The downward migration method is the where worms are forced move downward in the organic material with the use of light. The they will grow they will through the screen mesh and collected the container box below, which is filled with the peat moss. The process is repeated until the required quantity of worm has been achieved. It is a time saving process, can be seen in multiple locations. In upward migration method, the mesh bottom of box would replaced by worm bed. The box will be filled with peat moss and food which attracts the worm. Third is a mechanical method of harvesting. In this method, a mechanical harvester is used collect worm. It is a thermal screen which is rotary screen that use separate materials. It is around 11 feet long and 4 feet diameter, has a cylindrical shape. The cylindrical powered by an electrical motor. The device would set an angle at the top side of the trammel. After that, the casting and the worm beds are added. When the rotation starts, the casting of the worm drop through the screen and the worm will move across trammel device and enter into the wheelbarrow. Vermiculture process. The method use farmer multiply earthworm by mixing high amount of organic waste including the plant material cattle dung in a proportion of 1:1 and one substance medium has been made. Around 40 to 15 earthworm species are released into the medium and it is protected from various environmental factors. Regular maintenance is important for the growth of earthworm. The temperature should be between 15 to 25 degree centigrade and the moisture level should be at 80 to 19%. Within 1 to 2 months, the earthworm can multiply up to 300 times. Relying on this process, factors affecting process, they can be harvested. The material required for vermicomposting: crop reduce, vegetable waste, cattle dung, dried leaves, waste from agro industries, suitable containers, shades, pits, water supply, and earthworms. Next is a vermiculture fact. Vermicompost is eco-friendly. It can help reducing landfill. The worm liquid at the bottom of the worm bin great for the growth of garden plants. It is also known as worm tea. Worm casting can improve soil fertility by enriching it with nutrients. Worms have no eyes, no no ears and 5 hearts. They breathe through their skin. Significance of vermiculture. Vermiculture is the culture of earthworms. It is beneficial way improving fertility of the plant and soil. Vermiculture mainly focus on the breeding of worms so as increase their population. Vermicompost is then prepared to promote the growth and development of crop. It is also cause disease in plant along with increasing water retention and the porosity of the soil. Thank you.